everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is really critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just take a little bit of this in at a time and continue to attend these webinars, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started. I'm going to show you how to get help or assistance at IBO. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you, you are in the absolute right place at the right time because IBOtoolbox is the bomb of marketing platforms. There's no better place to get that extra exposure for your business. So again, just take in as much of this as you can. The webinars are recorded unless some technical malfunction happens or something, but 99.9% of the time I'm able to get these recorded and they're all up on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. So you can view those, and it usually takes me about 15 to a half an hour after the webinar to get those up over there on the channel. Webinars are held twice a week on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and then Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So plenty of opportunity to learn how this platform works. And again, I know it can be a little overwhelming because this platform is it's just awesome. I mean, there's so many tools and resources that you can use to take your business to the next level. There's lots of ways that you can get help. There's training videos, there's tutorials, there's documents, there's the help desk. We'll definitely go over that. There's FAQs, knowledge base, all of that. So lots of ways to get help. So don't worry. We've got you covered, okay? The other thing that I want you to do is, if you haven't already, make sure to go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBOtoolbox on Twitter and give them a like on Facebook. You want to do that because there's always something going on at IBOtoolbox. Every single day of the week there is something going on. Last week, actually, yeah, Sunday, IBOtoolbox released its newest platform, IBO List. Like a Craigslist, but it's powered by IBO, and it is a hit. I mean, you got to see it. I did training on that Wednesday, so if you want to review the training, just head on over to the YouTube channel and you can see how easy it is to get your ads set up. You want to definitely do that because Google has already came in there and indexed those ads, so don't miss out. This is an awesome resource for us here at IBOtoolbox, so you definitely want to participate in that. And there's credits that are given away daily, all kinds of things. So it's really important that you follow them on Twitter and give them a like on Facebook. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give Internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the Internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business-building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or any of those shenanigans. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBOtoolbox have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that really don't work. They don't produce like IBOtoolbox. They're more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 250,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make extra money. They're finding your products, your services, your offers through the press releases and comments and everything that you've done just by participating here on the platform. Everything you do gets indexed out there, and that's how they're finding you. So when you publish a press release, it's sent out there on the internet. Okay, not only to, to the IBOtoolbox wall, but it's also sent out to Facebook and Twitter and some other locations. And that's how they're finding you. So they went to Google, for instance, they've entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release. So it's a very, very slick system. Sorry about that. So you're probably thinking, what in the world do we ever do before IBO, right? I mean, this site is just phenomenal. IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBOtoolbox is that it allows you to build a relationship with the other marketers and visitors first, getting them to know, like, and trust you. It's no, the days of old network marketing are gone. It's not about calling somebody, reading from a script, promoting your business like that. It's about developing relationships. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Please don't get me wrong. But with all this social networking going on nowadays, it's all about being real, be you. It's about doing the things that you enjoy and building those relationships. You're not meeting these people face to face, but it's just about as good as it gets. I mean, you can talk to people, you can comment on their press releases, you can like the comments that you see, you can do all of that here at IBOtoolbox. So it's not about that in-your-face kind of marketing that really no one likes, or buy this here right now kind of environment. No one really likes being around that. Nobody really likes being sold, right? Me personally, I like to do my research. I don't want somebody to get in front of me and go through that pain of trying to sell me something that I may or may not be looking for. So it's all about just getting that information out there on the information highway. And IBOtoolbox is a great resource or a great vehicle to do that. So it's a lot better than that. So when you offer value first, building a relationship, doing the things that you like, doing the things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to move your business forward, that's always going to open the door to opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, because it really is your back office. It's similar to the back office that you have for your network marketing company or your affiliate site. It's where you're going to do all of your work. It's considered the workhorse. So it's where you're going to write and publish your press releases, where you're going to send and reply to messages that you receive from your associates. Incidentally, IBO stands for Independent Business Owners. Facebook calls them friends. IBOtoolbox calls them associates. So that's what I'm referring to when I talk about associates. It's where you're going to set up your advertising, your banner ads, and you're going to create your listing ads. It's where you're going to learn about credits, how they work. You can purchase credits. You can become part of Club IBO, which is a subscription-based credit program. You get 4,000 credits or access to 4,000 credits, a certain code that you can enter in every Monday, and that gives you 4,000 credits to help extend your advertising reach. You can also earn free credits on the platform simply by writing press releases, by logging in daily, and some other activities. And you can learn all about that at the Credit Center. And what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of going through everything that's under site navigation. anytime, you guys, just click on these links. Don't be afraid, because there's gold behind these links. You really need to learn how to use everything here. And I can't go over everything in one webinar. What I do is I go through bits and pieces, and then we do an advanced training on one of the features. So that we'll kind of focus in on one of the features of IBOtoolbox for each training. But I can't go over each feature completely on a webinar. So again, don't be afraid to click on these things and see what's behind each one of them. Really, really important. You can also search, IBO search. We've got, you can search by member, geographic location, you can search by name, you can search by Skype ID, phone number, you can search by the date that an associate joins IBOtoolbox, or a member joins IBOtoolbox. Get all kinds of information, and then you can request to be an associate. The other ways too, as long as we're talking about that, to learn more about each member before you request or accept an associate invitation, you just simply click on their name. Okay, so like for Velma, I'm just going to click on her name because she's been around for a while. So she's got her profile all set up. She's got links to her other social networks. She's got, she's written quite a few press releases. She's received a bunch of comments and given comments. And so you can kind of see all of everything that she's done. Wall posts, a direct link to her wall posts. Messages that Velma and I have sent back and forth to each other. Also, too, you can see that I'm associated with her, but if I wasn't associated, it would say simply not associated, and then over here it would say send request. And since we are associated, I can send her a message. I can give her credits if I want to. This is a very, very cool feature. So if I wanted to give her credits, let's say she was on my team for my network marketing company or something like that, and I wanted her to get some extra credits, so I could simply just click on give credits, and then I could put in the amount here in the box that I wanted to transfer over to her. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to give her 50 credits and transfer that over. Okay, so it says credits have been transferred, so that's a really, really cool feature. I can also change the notifications that I receive from IBOtoolbox on her behalf, like when she submitted a press release or commented on a press release, or she sent me a message, video submission, or video comments. I like to have all of these checked so that I can keep up to date on all of my associates here at IBOtoolbox. If I needed to report her, I could do that if she was sending me a bunch of spam. And I can also view her profile, so I could just simply click on this view profile, and that would take me over to her profile here. And so I can see her comments here, and take a look at all of her businesses over here, get all kinds of information. Okay, so let's go back here. Now, if I wasn't associated with somebody, let's see if I can find somebody that I'm not associated. Okay, here's one that I'm not associated with. So this is what it looks like. It says not associated, and I can send a request here. And as you can see down here, I don't have as many options. I could view his profile, but I don't have the option to send him a message or to give him credits, or obviously change the notifications that I receive on IBOtoolbox because we're not associated. So that's what that looks like. All right, the next thing is help desk. This is important, so let's just click on this because you definitely want to know where you can get help or assistance. So we've got a knowledge base here, or FAQs, we've got how-to videos, and we've got a community forum. You can search for something here in the box and get instant results, or you can create a ticket or check the ticket, the status on a ticket. The other way that you can get help or assistance at IBO is there's this help tab over here. Simply click on that, and it pulls up a a form that you can submit a ticket. Your email as the requester goes in the first box, the subject line. You can attach a file or take a screenshot. This is really helpful if you're submitting a ticket. And then put in your username and then select the platform that you've got the question on from the drop-down menu. And then click on Submit. You can also click over here and browse the help articles or the FAQs. And that's how you submit a ticket. The other thing is within each internal page of IBOtoolbox, there's a section assistance area. This is located down at the bottom right of the page here. So we're on the IBOtoolbox wall. Here's our section assistance area. There's videos on all things relevant here to the wall. How to comment on a wall post. If I click on that video, it opens up and I can watch the video right there. Okay, so that's the other way that you can get help. There's also a link here below that to the webinars. And the other way you can get help too as well is if you ask one of the members here at IBOtoolbox. All the members here are very, very helpful in either guiding you to the right direction or answering your questions for you. So very, very many, many ways to get help here at IBOtoolbox. We're going to come back to Edit Profile. That's where you'll get your profile set up. Edit Account. This is where you're going to change some of the ways that IBOtoolbox works for you, like you're going to set up your time zone here. You can change your password. You could change your username, although I caution you on that. Because you want to make sure that you don't have any advertising out there. It would be really embarrassing if you had advertising or IBO URLs out there with your old username on there that directed you back to, or directed your visitor back to your IBO social profile page. If you change that, it would say unknown account. So I want to caution you on that. But if you're brand new and you put in the wrong username that you want or whatever, you can definitely change it. Okay, so posting on the wall, I want to bring this up to you. So I made this comment here on the wall about the webinar. So, and as you can see, I've gotten some comments. Velma just thanked me for the credits. So as you post on the wall, obviously this wall goes down here, but if we were to look to see what the comments are, we would simply do that. You can like posts that you see. You can comment on a post. So I'm going to comment here just by simply clicking on comment. And I'm just going to tell Velma she's welcome for the credits. Whoops. And then submit comment, and you can go up to 250 characters here. So we're going to do that. When you comment on a wall post, that's going to send it back up to the top for more exposure. Here's another one here. So I could like that. I could comment on it, and I could share. Okay, and then we'll hit submit. And then as you can see, that will go back up to the top. Okay, so you can do all kinds of things. I caution you as far as you can put in a link on your wall entries, and to do that you just put in your http://. That makes the link clickable. Do not put a link when you comment on somebody else's wall post, okay? Definitely don't want to do that because you want to stay on track here, okay? You can do your own wall entries on your businesses or whatever you want to do, but you definitely want to stay on track when you're commenting for somebody else. And that's engaging in IBO spirit too. It helps send the post back up to the top. You can also share a post or a wall entry with your other social networks here simply by clicking on share. And again, you can like the comment or the entries that you see as well. And it all helps helps the other members get more exposure for their business. And when you do that for them, they will often reciprocate and do the same for you. And again, that's called IBO Spirit. We can't possibly join everybody's business, but we can help each other promote one another's business. Okay, let's see here. We've got IBOtoolbox apps. You can simply click on that and you can do the IBO URLs. You can also publish or write your press releases. If you launch the application, it will take you to a page where you can write your press releases. Also, too, I know people always wonder, how can I edit my press releases? Well, if you just scroll down below where you set up your press releases, you're going to see a listing of all your press releases. There's two icons next to each one of them where you can edit the press release or you could delete it. So that's where you edit it. Maybe you need to change something, maybe a link or something in there. You just simply click on edit. A few weeks ago, I did training on how to enter or how to add image to a press release, so you definitely want to check that out. Again, we'll do training again on the press release. We're not going to actually do that today on today's training, but there is training on that as well. Let's see, IBO URL links. You can create them simply by clicking on Create IBO URL, and you can get that set up. And actually, that's what I was going to do the training on today. So a couple of things that we need to do before we do that. What I want to do is this next link here. I'm going to set up an IBO URL for my referral link for IBOtoolbox. So let's go here to referral links because I want to show you that anyways. And then I'll just copy and paste one here. I'm going to go ahead and copy this link. You've got text invite links. So I'm going to copy that before we go here. Okay, so you've got text invite links. You've got dynamic banners and graphics that you can use to promote IBOtoolbox. You definitely don't want to keep IBOtoolbox a secret. You can put some of these links on your websites, live chat icon when you're logged into IBOtoolbox. You can chat with people live. You've got the dynamic email signature. I think I did training on that last Saturday. So again, you can pick up that training on the YouTube channel. You've got your citizenship card. You've got your page rank banner. You've got your Alexa banner. You've got all kinds of dynamic banners. And what I mean by that is they're real time. They show your likes, your press releases, and your videos, how many videos and press releases you have and likes. So they're all in real time based on your activity here at IBOtoolbox. And then you've got a customized wall plate that you can put on a blog or a website. And again, they're all in real time. So very, very cool features that you can use to promote IBOtoolbox. And that's under referral links. And so let's go back to the IBO URL links, and I'll show you how to set up an IBO URL and a .NET alias. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new IBO URL, and we're going to give it a friendly name. And let's see, hang on just one second because I think I've done this before. So okay, so I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so we're going to create a new IBO URL. Join IBO with Kris. And then the website link will be the target website where you want the visitor to go, or where the website that you're creating the IBO URL for. So that would be the one that I just copied under the referral links over here. And then the page title would be what you want it to show up here at the top of the, when you hover over your the tab up here, the page title. That's what I'm trying to say. So I've got one in here. So I'm going to join the #1 marketing platform for business owners, and then I want to give it some keywords. So I'm going to give it marketing, internet marketing, and advertising platform. Okay, you don't want to stuff it with a ton of keywords, just some to get some to create curiosity or whatever, some that are relevant. Okay, that's really important. Okay, so we'll go ahead and leave this show top menu bar. And you can use this on sites, on most any site except for sites like Facebook or YouTube, because what it does is it pulls everything down. It's like a frame breaker, okay? It pulls the whole site down a little bit because it creates a nice little professional looking menu bar up at the top. So I'll show you what that looks like. What we're going to do to start out with is we're not going to auto show anything. So we're going to go ahead and click on Save. And then we're going to go down here, and as you can see, we've got our friendly name up here. So we're going to go down to Join, and it's alphabetical. Sorry about that. Let's see, where is it? Join IBOtoolbox. Wait. There it is. Join IBO with Kris. That's what we just first created. So as you can see, we've got the IBO URL link. So this is what the system gave us, ibourl.com/20bj. Okay, so if we clicked on that, it will take us to our join page, or my join page. Okay, that's what I set up. Now, as you can see, it's got this menu bar up here. Okay, and it's very professional looking. It's got my name, it's got my picture, my likes, my comments, my videos. So somebody could just click on videos and it would drop down over here. This is the show more menu. Okay, press releases, the same thing over here. And learn more, if somebody wanted to ask a question, they could simply click on learn more and fill in their information. This would actually generate a lead for me here at IBOtoolbox, which the leads are housed under the My Leads section under Site Navigation. They could also chat with me live if I was logged in and this light would be lit up, which it is. And then also, too, they can see my IBO rating or how many stars I have. There's also links to my other social networks over here. So as you see, everybody's got their own page here that looks very professional. It says, welcome to IBOtoolbox 2.0. You have been personally invited by, and an arrow to your name and all of that, and then it's got your picture there and a little welcome message, and then they could just simply create an account over here. Okay, so that's what that looks like, and again, it's got that system generated link. But if we go back to IBOtoolbox and we create or add a .NET alias, I could simply let's see, join Kris at IBO today. Okay, and then click on Save Alias. Oh, that's because it's been used. Let's see. Join IBO with Kris. I think that's been used. I think I did that. No, join IBO with Kris. Okay, so that makes more sense, and it brands it more, right? It looks a lot better than this over here. So now what I want to do is, if I just click on it, it takes us back over here, and again, this looks a lot better. It makes more sense. But if I wanted to edit it here, and I wanted to I could take the top menu bar off if I wanted to, but I'm going to leave that on. If I wanted to just have it create an IBO account to make it easier for my visitors to see that, I would just simply click on Save, and then let's go back over there again, and now I've got this nice little drop down over here where they can just enter in their name and their information here and create an account. So you've got a lot of options with this IBO URL. You can also reset the count, okay, and again we just clicked on the edit icon to change it up here a little bit, or you could delete this. So there's lots of things that you can do. So as you can see, some of these back here I have a lot of hits for, and it's a great way to shorten those long, ugly affiliate links. You know, when you get that, you know, long link that's like 5 miles long that doesn't make any sense, you can shorten that up, and you can take into consideration the count. But one thing that I wanted to bring to your attention as well is that every one of these has 2 links. So if they were to just go right to my IBO social profile page, that still counts as a click. Okay, so just so that you know, every advertisement and just about everything at IBOtoolbox has 2 links, one to the target website and one to the members IBO social profile page. So third-party advertising or tracking for your advertising doesn't work with the IBO links. So just so that you understand that. Okay. All right. So let's go and get our profile set up. But before we do that, I just want to bring to your attention to these other websites that IBO has, the other family of websites. We've got IBO List, which is very, very cool. Again, I did training on this on Wednesday, so you can pull up that to look at. But look, there are a ton of ads in here, and it's only, what, less than a week old, or just approaching a week old. So you definitely want to get your stuff in here. Again, it's like Craigslist, but it's powered by IBO, and you know, this is for marketers, for us independent business owners. So definitely get your stuff in here without those rules that Craigslist has. IBO banners. This is a great site too. This is where you've got access to a banner library. You can host all of your banner graphics over here, or images, and there's a banner creator or builder. You can take a free 7-day trial, check it out. There's some videos once you get in, and all kinds of information. So this is another great platform. They're all great, actually. IBO Affiliate, if you want to make some extra money, you can sign up for IBO Affiliate, and this is what it looks like over here. You can become a merchant or apply to be a merchant, or you can just sign up as an affiliate and promote the businesses, earn a little bit of extra cashola here. We've got the newsletter. That is published every Sunday. Okay, we've got training at the newsletter, what's happening. You've got your tip of the week, information on the training webinars. You've got all the different family of websites over here and a little bit about each one. You also get a credit code for reading the newsletter, and then there's a area for banners, graphics, and more that I put out every week, information on that. And then you can comment as Facebook, put in Facebook comments, or you can put in business owner comments. So there's always also a link back to your IBO social profile page if you comment that way, or a link back to your Facebook page if you comment through Facebook. So lots of ways to get extra exposure. We've got IBOTube, which is IBO's social media sharing for videos, audios, all of that sort of thing. Very, very cool. So if you've gotten your IBOTube or YouTube channel shut down because you were promoting business videos, you definitely want to get over here and get your videos over here. Again, it's powered by IBO, so it welcomes business videos. And then you've got IBO Exchange, which is IBO's social media traffic exchange, where you can get more Facebook likes, Twitter followers, YouTube views, and just become very popular. And this is very, very cool. So you want to sign up for this. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention, all of these platforms are independent of IBOtoolbox. Even though they're the family of platforms, it's still, you have to register for each one. Your IBOtoolbox logins will not work. They're more of applications, okay? So you got to use a different login. You can certainly register with your username that you have at IBOtoolbox if that's not already taken. Okay, but you definitely, everybody's got to register. So, for instance, here, if I go to IBO list, I would start out by clicking on the register button. So don't just try and log in with your IBOtoolbox logins, because they won't work unless you registered with those logins. Okay, hope that makes sense. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to go over to the profile. I want to get your profile set up for you so that you can hit the ground running if you're brand new, and you definitely want to do this because your profile is really considered your public storefront. And once you set up your profile, 3 basic steps that you need to get set up with. You're going to earn your 500 IBO credits that you can redeem for advertising on the platform, so you can actually get your advertising set up too. And it's really simple to complete your profile, so let's just knock that out for you. The first step is you want to put in your basic information, your name, your geographic location, your phone, Skype ID if that's how you want to be contacted. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed that so that they could send you a link to activate your account when you signed up with IBOtoolbox. You've got links, channels that you can put in your IBOTube channel and your IBO Gigs store here, and then click on Save. To register, you can also click here. This is what your IBOTube channel will look like, so it's basically your username at the end. Okay. One other thing that I wanted to caution you on, if you're using a business name, if you signed up with a business name, you really should change that, okay? It's a social network. When we see you on the wall, we want to really address you with your name and not your business name. There's plenty of opportunity to put your business name in. This is really not the place. Your profile image, you want to click on Change Profile Image from your here and select one on your computer to upload. Use a real picture of you, not a logo or product image. Again, it's a social network. There's close to 100,000 active members on this platform, and lots of them are promoting the same businesses. And if we were all using the same product image or logo, we'd all look the same, right? So you wouldn't be able to tell us apart. So use a picture of yourself. The next one is your business information. This is where you put your business name in. Okay, so for instance, I've got mine for BizOp Banners. Put the business name in there, my title, links to my business opportunity and product, and I'm not really promoting a business opportunity, it's a service. So I put the direct link to bizopbanners.com in the first box, and the second box for the product, I went and created an IBOURL.net alias and named it IBO Starter Pack because that's my flagship product. And then you just put in a business description or write-up in the box and click on Save. And anytime you can edit or delete, because things do change, by clicking on these icons. Okay, so that's it. So once you complete those 3 steps, what you want to do is return to the dashboard. You don't want to log out. You don't want to close the tab. You want to return to the dashboard. Why? Because that's how IBOtoolbox sees that you've completed your profile, and then they'll issue you your 500 advertising credits. So if you've referred somebody to IBOtoolbox, you see that they've earned their first star, but you didn't get your referral credits because they've completed their profile. You want to get with them and tell them that's what they need to do. Okay, so there's a few things also too that you can do. That's the basic 3 steps to earn that, but you really don't want to stop there. Okay, there's steps 4 through 9. Add a contributor badge. You can customize your IBO social profile front. You can set up business links or backlinks here. You can also set up your other social networks, choose from the drop-down menu. It's really important that the first Facebook page that you set up is for your fan or like page, because if you do that, you get a nice little widget, Facebook widget on your IBO social profile page. And then step 8 is where you set up your videos, okay, to upload your videos to your profile. Okay, this is the place to do that. And then step 9, you can monetize your IBO social profile with Google AdSense. And it's really important that you follow the instructions here. You're going to be needing a 160 by 600 through Google AdSense. So you've got to get the code through Google AdSense, but this is the size that must be used here for to monetize your IBO social profile. There's no way to get around any of this. Okay, so you've got to go to Google AdSense, set up an account there, and then copy and paste a code that looks similar to this script here in this box here. But this is just a sample code, all right? And then comply with the terms and conditions here and then click on Save. Okay, so the good news is that there's a section assistance area here on the profile. So if I went too fast or you didn't quite understand something, you can always go back and watch the videos. How to complete your profile is steps 1 through 3. How to complete your profile optional steps is 4 through 9 is the second video. Okay, so then we want to go up here, and to get to your profile, you just simply click on this link underneath here. But again, remember that if you have just completed your profile, you want to return to the dashboard. And once you return to the dashboard and you want to get over to your profile, you just simply click on your name. Okay, so, or you can come back here to edit profile and you can click on this link, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, so you've got your picture, your name, your geographic location, your stars, your likes, your comments, your badges, the date that you joined IBO. Your phone number would be here, and your Skype ID if you wanted that listed or available. If you entered in your IBOTube channel and your IBO Gigs channel URL, you'd have a couple of icons where if you just, your members or visitors would click on that, it would take them right to your IBOTube channel. You've got the IBOtoolbox Associator widget automatically displays on your profile. Very clever widget. It knows that it's my account. Also makes it easy for other members while they're over here reading your press releases or watching your videos, they can associate with you. And visitors can sign up for a free IBOtoolbox account with this widget also too. So again, it knows, it's dynamic. It knows whether or not you're associated or if you have an account. You've got your social media sharing section here. You've got your business links over here, your visitor information. You've got your Facebook feed. On step 7, remember if I said if your first Facebook page that you list is your is a fan or like page, then you get this nice little widget automatically displayed here. You've got links to your RSS feeds for your press releases and wall post feeds. You've got your associates listing here. We're going to go all the way to the bottom. You've got buttons to your other social networks, making it easy for your visitors to follow you on your other networks. You've got your Facebook comment area. You've got your business owner or wall comment here, which incidentally is a mirror of the dashboard. If you click on, let me do this real quick for you, your where it says Me Only under the wall filters, it will bring up all of your posts. Come on, a little slow. There we go. Okay, so it looks the same here as it looks over here on my public storefront. Then you've got the customization area for your IBO social front page. As you can see, you can put graphics in here that are clickable. You can put a whole web page in here if you want. There's two editors back there. There's the HTML editor and there's the design editor. So you can put links and colors and all kinds of stuff there. And then you've got an area up here to run a banner. Okay, so very, very important information. If you get nothing else from this webinar, make sure that you understand how important it is to run a banner on your page, your own banner, okay? Because you don't want to give up this prime real estate area. This page is all about you, so you definitely want your stuff on here, including your own banner that goes to your business or your product or whatever. So if you click on this banner here, it happens to be my banner, so it would take you to my website. Underneath, remember I said earlier, every advertisement has two links, one to the target website and one to the member's IBO social profile page. So underneath the banner is a link to the View Advertiser. So if we were to click on that, it's going to take you back to my IBO social profile page. So it's really important that this is your banner. Then you've got the menu bar up here. You've got your home is where we're at now. You've got your business listing, very professional listing of your businesses here. And again, this is all set up under Edit Profile. You've got your press releases here. You've got your videos. You've got Learn More. Anybody that fills out their information here becomes a lead for you, which is under the My Leads section here at IBO. Their information will be there. And then you've got a branded, your own branded search engine, so you could give out your link, or you could, or visitors could just simply put something in here and search and get instant results. Whoops, press videos. That doesn't make any sense. Press releases. Okay. So you got press releases here. You've got your Google ads here, and then you've got your press releases here. Okay, and then you've got a link to the main IBO social hub. So if we clicked on that, we've got all kinds of information over here. We've got our featured member of the day. We've got link to her profile. We've got her, all of her information here. And then let's go up top. You've got a menu bar. You've got a banner area here. So yes, you can run a banner on the main IBO social hub. You've got the 10 most recent press releases here. And again, you've got a link to the press release and a link to the member's IBO social profile page. You've got your featured member listing ads, and you've got the 10 most recent videos. And again, clicking on either of these will bring you to the actual target link or the member's IBO social profile page. And then you've got the recent social activities. So if I were to go back here, let's refresh this again, and go back here and go to the dashboard, and we want to go to all, and dashboard, there we go. So we've got this here, and we'll go over here, and this will be an exact replicate of what is here. So remember, IBOtoolbox is your back office, the inside, and then you've got your IBO social profile, which is your public storefront. So people are seeing this from the outside. Okay, so so here's one of the biggest secrets here at IBOtoolbox, and it's really not a secret. It really makes a whole lot of sense once I tell you this. So as you can imagine, just by participating here on the dashboard or here at IBOtoolbox is going to get you a lot of exposure. Okay, so that's the big secret to success or succeeding here at IBOtoolbox is participation. Okay, so makes a lot of sense, right? Because if you're writing your press releases, they're going to be shown out here. If you're constantly participating and commenting on the wall, it's going to be seen out here with a link back to your profile. Or to your businesses, if you post about your businesses, your press releases here. Let's see, these are all links here, or press releases, or welcoming new people. So you've got lots and lots of opportunity here to get in front of people. 250,000 visitors, 96% of those visitors are non-member. Okay, it's non-member traffic. So that's why it's so important to participate, okay? And the cool thing about this whole thing is that how many of you guys spend hours upon hours each day on Facebook or on Twitter or whatever? And yes, it's helping you a little bit with your business, but you're writing press releases over here at IBOtoolbox, you're posting, you're getting in front of people constantly, okay? So you're doing things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to move your business forward. So I know there's times that you spend on the internet. I mean, I'll admit it, I get distracted. I'm doing something that's not moving my business forward or not getting my information about my banners in front of people. And so IBOtoolbox is great because everything that you do just by participating here at the platform, you're getting your business in front of people or you're getting yourself more exposure. So that is the big secret. There's no, you're developing leads that way because you're putting out comments, you're putting out information about your business. That's the big secret to success here at IBOtoolbox, is just participating. So pretty simple stuff, right? So hopefully you're seeing how powerful this platform is and how you can take your business to the next level just by participating. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. This platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform, relies 100% on its happy members to support them. And there's different ways that you can do that. You can purchase credits, you can visit sponsor ads, as well as review fellow IBOtoolbox member advertising. All of that helps keep this platform free for all of us. So consider, becoming a contributor. You're going to earn double for your IBO activities, and you can learn more about purchasing credits at the Credit Center, which is where we're going right now, so I can give you your code. So we're going to go up here. We're going to click on Credit Center, and we're going to click on Redeem Coupon, and you're here at the Redeem Credit Coupons area. Today's credit coupon code is Keep Moving. Right? Click on Redeem. And it's telling us to visit a few ads, so we're going to just scroll up here, click on an ad, and, oops, I wanted to open that in a different link here. Then go back. Oops, we lost our credit coupon. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so again, just put Keep Moving, uppercase, lowercase, doesn't matter, and click on Redeem. Okay, there we go. So have a great Saturday. I am going to have a link up for Wednesday's webinar, so you can register for that here in just a few minutes, and then I'll get this webinar recorded up at IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel, so you can access that. later on this afternoon. And have a great Saturday. Invite your team next time. Invite guests to the webinar. Let me show them how powerful this platform is so that will help you take your business to the next level. Have a great Saturday. Go IBO.